What it is, all you goddamn hypebeasts? It's your boy Sin Supreme, and we are back with another Let's Talk Supreme. And in this Let's Talk Supreme, with the releasing of the Rimowa Supreme luggage collaboration, pretty much what I wanted to talk about is, in the current state and hype with Supreme, does price matter? Does their price point of their items really affect the way things sell out, how hyped things are, the resale market, and all that? Now, I did do an Instagram poll just to see what you guys thought, if price actually matters with Supreme. Me, I fall on the side of yes, it does matter. Now, there are a couple reasons why I feel like the pricing still does matter. One big reason is, look at the original Supreme customer. It did start out as a skate brand. Now, Supreme obviously has grown to be much more than just a skate brand, but if you look at its roots, that's all they started out as, is a skate brand. And one thing skaters aren't known for is blowing big checks. So with their original customer base being skaters, I think that lends itself to, okay, to be true to the brand, we have to be accessible. We can't price our OG customers out of everything. It's always been somewhat affordable, somewhat accessible. And I feel like a lot of people would look at Supreme differently if overnight they were to up their pricing to compete with brands like Off-White or Bape, where you're paying over $100 for a t-shirt or over $400 for a hoodie. I think it would put a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth if Supreme were to do something crazy like that. Also, another big thing is the Supreme resale market. But let's be real, the resale market only helps Supreme as far as building its hype, making people want these items, because we know they're limited and they usually resell for a pretty penny. So if Supreme were to actually raise their retail prices, it would only hurt the resale market, thus hurting the brand itself. But at the same time, I could be wrong. If Supreme were to raise their prices, then maybe the only people who would buy it would be the people who really wanted it, and inevitably killing the resale market as we know it. But that's just a theory. So you got who is Supreme's customer, the original Supreme pricing, and then the Supreme resale market. I think those are some of the bigger factors as far as why Supreme wants to keep their price point down. Now, when you see collaborations like the one that's happening this week with Rimowa, you have what a lot of people refer to as the Supreme tax. When they collaborated with Coleman and did the mini bike, normally you can get that same exact mini bike for $500. Supreme slapped some branding on it and turned around and sold that same thing for $1,000. We've seen it time and time again. And this is one of the biggest arguments when people say, no, it does not matter. Supreme can charge whatever, as long as it has that box logo on it, it's going to sell. And I can see 100% where you're coming from. It totally makes sense. But once again, I think one of Supreme's strong points is its accessibility. In one drop, you can have a t-shirt that retails for 40 bucks and some luggage that retails for 1,600. Honestly, I feel like that's where Supreme wants to be. They've technically figured out a way to dabble in the streetwear, skate market, and the high-end market. I don't know of another company really who's done it to this degree, and it's pretty crazy to see. But in the end of the day, this is a Let's Talk Supreme. So I really want to know, what do you guys think? Does pricing actually matter to Supreme? Could they actually sell their items for the same price as a Bape, Farragut, Off-White? Or do you see Supreme maintaining the price point that they're actually at right now and not really raising it too much? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to know your opinion on this. And if you like this Let's Talk Supreme, make sure you leave a thumbs up. I'm gonna be doing more of these, so if there's any topics relating to Supreme or any other streetwear brand, send them my way and I'll see if I can make it happen. And if you wanna see more, you gotta subscribe, bitches. As always, it's your boy Sin Supreme, and I shall see you next time. Peace.